Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Magical Times Oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Taurus for the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the next 2 weeks? What does Taurus need to know at this time? So let's just fan the deck and choose a couple of cards. And let's see what you get. Flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. So you may need to use flexibility. You may need to be dexterous at this time. And humor. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. So perhaps, it's when we take things a little less seriously, when we can look on the bright side, find the humour in a situation, that will allow us to be more flexible. So there you need flexibility and humour. Let's see though why. Let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the next 2 weeks? What does Taurus need to know at this time? Oops, oh dear. Okay, so we have here, I'm going to put that there. We have the Tarot de Marseilles-Waite today, and I'll be using the usual 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now, the next 2 cards highlighting the challenges you may face at this time. The following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies, and as you work towards the last 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome, the energies you're moving towards, your possibilities are rising at this time. So let's see what you get. You've already got the 5 of Wands, which sort of fits in there really. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, the Cavalier, or the Valet. And then you've got, you've got wands all over the place here, Taurus. You've got the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. You've got the 10, I beg your pardon, you've got the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You've got the World and the 2 of Pentacles, and you've got the 8 of Wands. So the energy is very much dominated by Wands, which is all about your desire, your will, passion, and it also denotes things of work and creativity. So that's really interesting that it's your fire energy here, and you get you almost get like a clash of wills here. I get a sense that you have different opposing wills, and they're very strong. The Knight of Wands, this is the energy of spontaneity, I beg your pardon, sort of like seeking adventure, wanting something and just going for it passionately, without forethought, without planning, with that valiant sense of adventure and enthusiasm, drive, energy. And here you have the little valet, the Page of Wands. It's again sort of wanting to pursue, wanting to take an idea, a concept further forward, to put it into action. So it's almost like you're wanting to move something forward, and you're wanting to move it forward quickly. It's almost an unusual sense of impatience in you. You're wanting to move something forward, to put it into action, to bring it about, to put into manifestation. And there's that sort of strong, fiery enthusiasm, but there's opposing energies here. It's almost like you're unable to align your own energies towards a clear direction. It could also be, for many of you, that what you're wanting is actually clashing with the wills of others, and that's really, the way I'd read this today. There's opposing energies here. You may all want the right thing, the one thing, but none of you want to go for it in the same way or in the same manner and direction, and because of that, it causes conflict, it causes blockages. And this is what's required: flexibility, a little bit of give and take here, a little bit of pause, because there's all this sort of like dashing forward, wanting to move something forward. You need a bit of communication here, a bit of clear communication. And perhaps this is why it's at the bottom of the deck, because the Eight of Wands does sort of talk about unimpeded action and things coming to ground quickly. It also talks about communication. So perhaps that's what's needed, and you need to, really talk things through, and a bit of give and take, a bit of flexibility, not only on your side, but on the other side. Your challenges here, again, you feel this rivalry, this competition. It feels like you may feel people are getting at you. You may feel, this could be for some of you, obstacles in the way, but you're standing your ground. And there's your challenge is to stand your ground, and to keep going with this no matter what. But if you're just going to be clashing back at energies that are coming at you, you're going to be just tired at the end of the day. You're going to be fighting. This sort of suggests here that the whatever this energy is, whether it's competition, whether it's little adversities, whether it's challenges that are impeding your sort of way forward, or whether it's other people's ideas and wills that are clashing with you, it's causing, or it could cause you a lot of strife. This is the Nine of Swords. It sort of shows, you feel that responsibility, that regret perhaps of bickering, of fighting, of clashing. It's going to get on top of you if you don't find a way to align these energies, to compromise, to communicate. So your challenge is not to be overly defensive, because that could cause a sense of regret, a sense of despair, worry, and sort of it'll hang over you when you've left the scene at the end of the day. So there's your challenge, not to be overly defensive. Perhaps what the cards are trying to suggest is that you work with someone else, work with these energies or these people in a flexible way, and bring a bit of light-heartedness into it, because it can get heavy. So try and laugh at it. I don't know how bad it is for you or what the situation is, but it's requiring a bit of lightness here, a bit of flexibility, because the sparring energy of the Five of Wands is essentially quite a light-hearted energy. It's just with all the other wands in these conflicting positions, or the 7 and the 9, it sort of suggests it may get heavy and you need to lighten the load a little bit. It shows, though, your guidance is that you may feel a bit weary, you may feel battle weary and tired, but you're so nearly there. It's just one final push to get to where you want to go. And again, there's such a picture of defensiveness here. Anyway, it suggests just hang in there and make that final move, make that final push. But your oracle cards come in there to clarify that it needs to be done with flexibility. You need to lighten the mood a little bit with a bit of humor, and it sort of shows that you're on the final stage of receiving this joy, this happiness that the Ace of Cups presents. So with a bit of clear communication, a bit of flexibility, and that's here as well, and some humor to lighten the load, because this overly defensiveness is going to cause strife, it's going to cause misery. And with you don't need to give in. You can hold your ground, you can stand your ground, but you need to perhaps give a little flexibility here, be a little malleable, work with the energies rather than clashing against them, because it shows an opportunity arising that can bring great joy and comfort to you, happiness. So you're on the right path. You just need to use clear communication, try and align all the energies, try and be flexible and work with these opposing energies rather than clashing against them and being overly defensive. And if you're able to do that, it shows you reaching success, reaching your attainment, what you wanted to attain. And there comes that light-heartedness. If you see how the figure appears to be dancing in a carefree manner, it shows that you're able to step into this sense of achievement, this sense of success, and perhaps even step into a new phase. And it shows you've learned how to juggle things, how to be flexible. And there's someone juggling. It may well be you've what you need to be flexible with here is your time and your resources. You would know it's sort of different things for different people, but it shows you're able to get that malleability into the situation and keep on an even keel. Although all around you things may still be in flux, but finding that sense of humor, because that's also a key element to the Two of Cups, is that ability to be playful in this juggling. It's a playful energy that this card has with being able to juggle two aspects or two energies, or your resources or your time, or two ideas or two opinions. So there you have it. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just that things are, maybe a lot of dust has been kicked up. So there's strong wills that are clashing, or you're really wanting something, but there's obstacles in the way. Rather than being overly defensive, you need to lighten up a bit, be malleable, be flexible, try and align all these energies. Maybe it needs clear communication to work together, and then make that final push, because this is something that can bring you joy. And if you're able to do that, you feel that success, and you see how you can keep an even keel even through the flux and the the storminess of it, and keep that flexibility and juggling and find joy in it. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button. And then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.